All right. Hey guys. It's a bit of a different type of video. I guess I just had some things I need to talk about because I mean, you read the title, so. All right, so let me just start off from how this whole thought really began for me. So I was editing this Minecraft video. You guys saw it. Some of you guys actually still liked it. So yeah. You realized how long it took to like put out that video because there were so many distractions, so many things that just started to like happen randomly. So it did put me through like some stress. Obviously annoyed that I couldn't get it out faster. Like I just wanted to do the things faster. I wanted to get the video out faster, and that just kind of bothered me. So pretty much what I did eventually, I finished it, and I had to fix a lot of issues. There were some issues with the editing, and like the stuff I'd use like would screw up. Like there was a lot of cut frames and crap. Even during the editing, that was happening, and I was able to fix it. It went good, but then after exporting it and like what 7-something hours of work, on that video, that specific video, literally, it just decided to have cut frames throughout the whole thing. The version that's full quality, that you know, my videos are always the best quality I can. But I couldn't that time, so I put it out with like not that great quality, like 5. I think the quality goes to like 480 or I think it says like a 1080 on the video, but in reality it's not. It's like 500 something. And that's not what I think, actually. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it is. So that really bothered me. Now I know it didn't bother a lot of you, but that really bothered me. But then eventually I got over it. But then all these thoughts came when I was trying to sleep. I woke up and then I went try to go back to sleep after getting a bit more things done, and I just had all these thoughts on, oh, why am I still continuing? I've been doing this so long. Not so long, but I've been doing it for like 2 years, and I've only gotten this much attention. I mean, it started to catch up a bit, you know. It started catching up a bit, but the reality is, I'll be growing. I'm still doing pretty good. I would be, but it's just not enough to get monetized in the future and actually become stable off this as a job. And I figured that even if I had a lot of time to do that, even if I had all the time in my life, it's not realistic standards. I actually wouldn't be able to continue for that long. And that was the thing where I was doing it as a hobby, but I'd always have to stop whenever I get stressed. That's why sometimes there'd be gaps and like breaks and stuff. But pretty much I've figured that I'm doing this, but it's never gonna lead to what I wanted it to be, what the main goal was. And doing all that, spending so much time, especially when a lot of times my friends have asked me like a lot, oh, if I want to play, and I'll say no, I got stuff to do, and that includes YouTube. So like I'm noticing that I've been losing time with my friends, and sometimes even my family and my in real life friends, because I'm doing this stuff, and I'm doing it for a hobby, but a hobby that I didn't know was only going to be a hobby. I was aiming for it to be more, but those things just don't happen all the time, you know. And hey, I don't really feel regret making all the videos I did, because a lot of them had really good memories, and I really loved, like, there's times where I was editing and I was like, oh, that's gold, that's a fucking good edit, bam, I got that, and I'm like, oh yes, I was so proud of things like that. Things like that would happen. But still, when I spend so much time, only get that like euphoric feeling, like maybe like half an hour, maybe a whole day, it feels good kind of because of it. But that's kind of like after I've taken a break. Imagine if I was still doing that for like an hour more, or like spending a lot of time. I'd probably stress myself like really bad if I'm doing stuff constantly, no breaks like that. If so, like that's something that I had to realize, because if I keep doing this, I'm losing a lot of time with my friends, and I'm already like fucking 19 years old. I don't know how much time I have left to actually game, really. It's gonna go by slowly. I mean, pretty fast, I'm sure. Because I'm gonna have more responsibilities in the future. Probably, maybe even a family of my own. Well, I'm sure I will have a family of my own, but it's probably, I don't know how soon I'll be. We'll just have to really see how that goes. But, you know, I had to really think of these things, planning for the future. And I already have, like, I'm not someone who's lost. You know, there's a lot of people that they don't know what to do in their lives. But that's not me. I still can pursue, like, editing. I can still pursue stuff with video and audio. I like audio production, video production, just stuff like that. I can still do that. I still have like things I want to do as a career. I'm not lost at all. I just really wanted to do something with YouTube, but you don't always get what you want, and sometimes hard work and all that. It's like a gamble, you know. Like, you do it, you can be really good at it, but it's one of those things where it's still gonna be low, even if you're really good at it. Sometimes people just hit gold, and that's what I feel like is the reality of it. But there are people who are still extremely talented as their like content creators and stuff. So that's probably what helps them a lot too. They get bigger odds due to that. But you know, it's not always enough, and it's still most times it isn't gonna be that way, because people only the best people, and sometimes it is also luck. I feel like I'm like bringing people down by saying that, but I mean it is. You know how much stuff like edits that someone could have the same thing and it barely gets any views, and then someone posts this and it gets like fucking 500,000 likes or something, but someone else does it, it's like 30 likes or something. So that's what it is. I mean, it's kind of, it's just like the algorithm. You could be good at studying the algorithm as well, really good at that, or you can be someone who's younger who gets lucky. And I know people that have been like that before on YouTube. I've seen it. So it's just kind of a gamble, but also your own skills. But you know, skills aren't enough most of the time. That's how I feel about it anyway. And I know, by the way, I know I have good editing, but I know compared to a lot of these YouTubers with the equipment they have, that I still obviously I'm not gonna be able to compete with that. And editing as it is good, I still don't spend like all the crazy time on my videos that I probably could be, but just enough for me to still be missing out because of the other things I also have in my life. So I looked up so many things, like, is it still possible to become successful if I do this? What are the odds of me doing all these things? Will this still work out? Me doing all these things, because I feel like I'm also being lazy. So it kind of annoys me to be stopping YouTube, because I feel like I'm being lazy. I feel like I used to stop, even though I really did try for a long time. But I looked at everything, and yeah, it's probably the best idea to just stop. And what I mean by stop is I'm not going to spend as much time as I do on it now. If I even do make stuff, it will be if my friends want it, or if I find a really funny game clip or something really cool that happens. I may post that and do a voiceover or something a little bit. Or just like videos I find really funny. Maybe I'll stream with my friends if they want me to, you know? I might bring that up a bit. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And you know, I'm always gonna be here, guys. I mean, I'm gonna always be looking at comments, you know. If you guys ever want to just ask me questions or whatever, you can comment on any video. I'm sure I'll see it. But yeah, that's kind of all I really had to say. There was a little bit more. I'm just trying to remember. But yeah. Oh, okay, I remember now. And another thing that people have done in the past, which they do probably help quite a bit, is buy their way to a boost. But most of the time that doesn't work, because you end up doing it, and then how the engagement of your views is, if they're bots and stuff, they're seeing how much like subscribers, maybe views you have. With the views, you'll get engagement on the videos that it doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. It could be a video that's bad, and you can't tell because you don't know which views are real entirely. So you're trying to make content, and then you realize you can't push your goals because of the audience that's there might not be able to be detected because of that. I mean, of course it's different when you start as a beginner. Maybe that's different, but then that's also the thing where it's kind of obvious to tell, and then you might get banned like straight away. And I didn't risk that. I didn't want to really risk that. I don't want to lose all my videos. Like, I can't comprehend losing everything like a lot of people have in the past. And like, you know, subbotting, if they see, I think subscribe, like if you have a lot of subscribers with a very low views, it might encourage, like discourage people to even watch your videos in the first place when they see how low those numbers have gone and stuff. So eventually it comes to bite you, and it's just not worth it. You do that sort of thing. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry if you really do enjoy watching my content. For the little people that do, the small audience I have gathered, whether that be people that I've never talked to, my friends that actually enjoy watching my videos, and even a few family at times, I am sorry. It causes me a bit of stress and time that I feel might be being wasted if I continue to do this. And I just wanted to use that time to do things that I enjoy more and kind of just chill, because I already do things and I already have like a job. I already have like my responsibilities, obviously, in the house. I have some things I'm trying to get done right now to better my future, and doing something that takes that long as a hobby that I'm supposed to be getting done, like it's not a hobby, I'm putting a schedule on myself, it turns it boring, and it just has caused me burnout when stupid shit like what happened with the other video happened. And I know you guys actually didn't mind it. I know you guys thought it was good, but that's an example. That's something that can happen. It's happened before. I've had problems with stuff and it really annoyed me, but this was the trigger. So yeah, but hey, if you guys really want to like chill with me or anything, everything I go by is ItDoBeGilTho. All of my gaming stuff, my socials, the ones that I'm public on my channel, it is all ItDoBeGilTho. So you want to find me on anything, look up ItDoBeGilTho. Let that be like what? Twitter, fucking Epic Games, like my Xbox account. What else? Fucking, I think even Steam. Twitch as well, which I don't really use Twitch, but you know, better you know. And maybe no, I actually have my stuff also linked on my Xbox. I think I have a fucking Reddit account too. Pretty sure I do. So yeah, it should be the same. If it's not, which that will be the only thing that's not, just ask me if you can't find me, comment on this video, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching all the videos I've made in the past. I will maybe see you again in the future. If I don't, then well, as always and forever, peace.